I mean, the big purple elephant in the room is what it is. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. The thing of, like, I think we were all in the live earlier, where Wendy and everybody was on panel. Mm-hmm. I think we all said what we felt. I feel like this has gone way too far. It's way out of hand. I don't think that anything should be being prepared when it's as simple as a copy, cut, paste, send. Mm-mm. Like, there's nothing that should be prepared when it's very, very simply, as we all know, personal donors that donate to St. Jude, they have very specific receipts. They send very colorful, beautiful pictures from the children. It's like 6 receipts that you get from a very small $25 donation that are, it could be as simple, like I said, as a $25 donation, you get like 6 emails. And they're very, very vivid and colorful and beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't understand what's the problem. What are you preparing? What's the big deal?
Well, that kind of threw me off. I sat there and listened to it, and I think my mouth just dropped on the floor when that word came out. You know, she's working on something. She's preparing something. Mm-hmm. I agree with you. There's nothing to prepare. I have been in the community for 4 years now. You know, the joke has always been made about Diane being so anal and, you know, rigid, you know, and so precise in, she's always presented herself to be a very good business person, you know, who's on top of things, and she emails things and she gets things done. So I don't understand the need to have to prepare anything. If she is that way, all of this should be at the tip of her fingers. Don't you think?
Well, and what I found kind of ironic, not even ironic, just very kind of a slap in the face, especially to Wendy, was that Randy knew about it, but Wendy did not.
That she was preparing something. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I thought is weird too. You know, I give Wendy a lot of respect for the way she handled herself on that panel. I think there's a lot of people that were complaining that, you know, it was she was being dogpiled or it wasn't fair. I thought that lady did a very good job at keeping things calm.
She did.
Wendy's not new around here. She's been on tons of panels that have turned into literal, for lack of a better word, shit shows, where people are yelling and screaming and fighting. And I didn't see any of that today. I thought it was lovely the way that she handled it. I thought everybody was very calm. So let's stop pushing the narrative, you know, that that was, you know, a bunch of people dogpiling on Wendy. Wendy's a big girl. She can handle
why is that okay for them?
I just don't like that.
The next person, because that's what they do to everybody.
Yeah.
They do that to everybody that goes against them. And I hate to say them, but they're doing that. I want to just keep this as a Diane thing, but they keep making it a we thing. You know, like I want to, I know most likely, you know, as a group, they probably know something about something, but I wanted so much for this just to be Diane. But you don't roll that hard for somebody if there's something is wrong. Something is wrong.
Well,
something is being hidden.
If Mary and I were in this situation and say she was the Diane and I was the Wendy in this situation, I would not roll that hard for her that Wendy is for Diane, and Mary just sit back in the sidelines and not saying a damn thing to nobody.
All right, you know what, Sonia? Can I read Sonia's comment real quick?
Sonia can come out.
Go ahead.
So Sonia says one person made the call, recorded it, and they did tell her that she's under investigation. A second person also said it. Not heard it myself, but I believe my friend. Sonia, I consider you to be a very good friend of mine. And so I'll just go ahead and put it out there. I called St. Jude's today myself as well. So I don't know who the two people she's talking about are, but I did get a hold of a lady named Yolanda. I told her I did not say the name of the channel. I didn't say anybody's name. I just said, I follow somebody on YouTube. I have for several years. I've given, quite a bit of money in donations. I said the money was supposed to be going to you guys. And there's now been a lot of people questioning whether that is actually happening. I asked to speak to Pamela, and the lady quickly told me, her name was Yolanda, by the way. She quickly told me, well, you can't just call and ask to speak to Pamela. When you call this number, it's a call center type thing, right? And so it's whoever answers the phone. And I happened to get on the phone with Yolanda. So she could not transfer me to Pamela, but I
got Pamela.
Okay, well, she told me specifically, without me even going into very much more detail, she literally said to me, I know exactly what you're talking about. Our legal team is investigating it. That's all the information I can give you at this time. But if you'll give me your contact information, which I did, I gave her my name, email, and telephone number. She would pass it over to them for them to contact me and discuss it with me. And she said that they are very aware of the situation. And they've had, quite a few phone calls. And my mouth was on the ground, to tell you the truth. I was shocked. Yeah. When she said, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, because, I've owned my own business in the past. And, I had a discussion with somebody earlier, I understand that, you call a call center, you get somebody on the phone, you just get whoever answers the phone, right?
But they knew. Pamela knew.
Right.
Pamela knew. Yolanda knew. And when they send you to the fraud department, they take your name and number. And then it goes from there and they call you back. Now, because I said what I said in that live today, because Randy called me out and said, that is not true. They did not give information. And I said, yes, the fuck they do. Yes, the fuck they do. Because I'm tired of them telling me what is and it isn't.
That's right. That's why I made the phone call.
You don't make the rules of the land, Diane.
No, and okay. I wouldn't have been one of those people. I'm not one of those people that would normally jump on the phone and make those phone calls, whatever. But I thought this has gone too far. There's an
and that's how I feel too. And it's not because, do I want to end Diane's livelihood and her this and that? No, honestly, I want to save Diane or Wendy and Randy from the bullshit. I think it's a piece of shit situation that Diane has drug Randy and Wendy down the gutter with her. That's a shitty friend move. But at this point, I don't even know how far deep they're into it. You know what I mean? I want to believe that it's not deep, but I don't know. I don't know.
He knows anything at this point. And I guess the reason I was so speechless was when the woman answered the phone, normally you would expect for them to just say, okay, I'll pass it over to the legal department. You can take your information and that's it. But the woman specifically told me, I know exactly what you're talking about. We are completely aware of it. It is being investigated. Those are her literal words to me. And I almost fell out of my chair because I thought if they weren't investigating it and they hadn't received tons and tons and tons of phone calls. And I said, what does that mean? Can you give me any more information? She said, I can tell you that I'll pass your information over to the legal team and I will have them contact you to discuss it with you. So I am now sitting here waiting for a call back. But you know what? I have a brain and a mind of my own. So all of these people, this is what pisses me off. All of these people running around saying, oh, it's just a bunch of people joining a hate train. No. I'm not joining a hate train.
It's not a hate train.
I rode hard for the BC community. I have for 4 years. I have fought, argued, cried, defended, whatever, all of those people for 4 years. I have a brain. I'm an intelligent human being, and I can think for myself. So back the fuck up before you tell me the next time that I can't think for myself.